Hi everyone, this is Emmy. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this jacket or a sweater. All depends on how long you start your foundation chain. So you can make either a vest or you can add sleeves and make it into a sweater with long sleeves or a jacket. And you're going to make it all in one piece. So let's get started. And the yarn for this jacket cost me $4.99. And if you want to know how I was able to crochet this jacket for such a low price, stay tuned till the end of the video. Start with a slip knot. And you're going to work your foundation chain the length that you would like your sweater or jacket or coat to be. When you have your foundation chain the correct length, you're going to double crochet in the 4th stitch from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you would like a more dense finished garment, work with single crochets instead of double. So double crochet in the 4th stitch from the hook, and in each stitch all the way across your foundation chain. You're going to chain 2 and turn, and working only in the back side of the stitch, like that. Double crochet in each stitch across the row, only in the back side of the stitch. All the way across your row. Okay, so you're going to keep working that row over and over for as many rows as you need for the front section of your sweater. Okay, I've gone ahead and I've worked as many rows as I need for my front. And now I'm going to leave a section open here for the arms. And for me that was approximately 8 inches. So I'm going to stop crocheting here. And now I'm going to work a chain that is exactly the same number of stitches. And here's how you do that. And that's how that's going to look. So you have your foundation chain, chain an additional 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and then double crochet in the 4th stitch from the hook. And each stitch of that chain, so you can see I'm working back down this chain, and then I'm going to continue down the side. When I reach here, I'm going to start working in the back side of the stitch again. Okay, I've worked those stitches down the foundation chain, and I'm going to continue down the row, and I'm also going to start working in the back side of the stitch again. So double crochet in each stitch all the way down the row, working only in the back side of the stitch. All the way down the row. Okay, I worked the front and I left the opening for that sleeve. Now I've worked all the way across the back, and I've made my chain for the other armhole. Now I'm going to chain 2 more, and I'm going to work down the foundation chain, and then when I get to this section, I'm going to work in the back side of the stitch only. Okay, I have finished my last front section, so I have one front, an opening for the arms, the back, an opening for the other arm, and the front. And now I'm going to fold the front parts over, and I'm going to sew 1/3 on each side. So I had 15 rows across the back, So I'm going to connect these for 5 rows on each side, and I'm going to leave this section open for the back of the neck. So I've marked them 5 rows in on each side, and you can either slip stitch or sew the seam with a darning needle. I'm going to slip stitch, so I'm just going to hold the 2 sides together, and I'm going to slip stitch all the way across up to here, like that. Now I have both of my shoulders joined together. So once you have the body of the sweater made, you can just use it like this as a vest, or you can add sleeves. And you could work the sleeves as a separate rectangle and then sew them on, or you can work directly around the opening and work the sleeves there. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And I'm going to attach my yarn here at the very bottom. So pull my yarn through a stitch, and I'm just going to lock it in. And that will be equivalent to 1 chain stitch, so I'll chain 1 more, and that will be equivalent to a double crochet. So now I'm just going to go all the way around, and I'm going to work in both sides of the stitch to attach the sleeves. So I'm just going to double crochet in each stitch all the way around the opening. Like that. Work all the way around the opening. Okay, I worked all the way around the opening. There's my last double crochet. There's my first chain 2 where I started my row, and I'm going to slip stitch to join, not in that chain 2, but in the top of the first double crochet. Chain 2 and turn. And I'm going to work back across the row, and I'm going to work in the back side of the stitch here as well. And I always turn because sometimes if you don't turn, your work will take on a twisted look. So I want to avoid that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to work in the back side of the stitch only. And I'm going to work all the way around. When I get back, I'm going to slip stitch to join in the first double crochet. And I'm going to add row after row until the sleeves are the length that I would like them to be. After you have worked 4 rows, you will have reduced by 4 stitches. So from here down to the end of the sleeves, slip stitch to join in the top of the double crochet so that you won't be decreasing any further. Okay, I've gone ahead and I've worked all of my sleeve, and at the end, to prevent this from stretching out, I'm going to work 1 row of slip stitches around the bottom row. So to do that, there's my last row, and I'm just going to slip stitch in each stitch all the way across the row. Like that. So you can see here, this is where I haven't slip stitched, and that's quite stretchy, and here it's not going to stretch at all. And work a row of slip stitches all around the bottom hem of the sleeves. And here's how I was able to crochet this jacket for under $5. I went to the thrift store. I bought a large knitted blanket for $4.99. I brought it home, I washed it, I unraveled it, and I had enough yarn to crochet this jacket. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.